let's have a look at the Central Bureau of Investigation, also known as CBI. It is the main or the chief investigating agency of the central government. Mind you, not of the state government, but only of the central government. And so it's the first point, main investigating agency of the central government. Also provides assistance to who all? The Central Vigilance Commission and the Lokpal. Assistance to the Central Vigilance Commission and the Lokpal. Now, this was established. How? It was established in the year 1963. But based on what? The establishment was recommended by the Santanam Committee on Prevention of Corruption between the year 1962 1964. So, between 1962 and 64, this was recommended, and in the year 1963, this was established by a resolution of the Ministry of Home Affairs. Now, this is a very easy part to remember because it is typically police and everything comes under the Home Affairs. So, CBI here was established by a resolution of the Ministry of Home Affairs. But you need to make sure that you remember the part about the committee. Now, CBI is not a statutory body. What do you mean by statutory body? Statutory body is something which is established by an act of the parliament. Now, this is not based on an act. CBI does not derive its power from an act based on the parliament. It derives its power from the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act 1946. So, because of which it is not a statutory body, and this is very, very important for you to remember. Now, its headquarters are in New Delhi and it is headed by a director. The current head is Praveen Sood. So, if you are watching my video at a later point, please make sure that you look into who the director at present is. Moving on, the CBI is under the administrative control of the Department of Personnel and Training, which comes under the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions of the Government of India. This is very important, and this one also you need to remember. Now, let us look into what it was originally intended for and gradually what all it covered. It was originally set up to investigate bribery and governmental corruption. You can imagine it was set up in the year 1963, right? 1963, and lots of bribery, lots of corruption. India is a new country, new issues. So this is its initial duty to investigate bribery and corruption. But in the year 1965, it received expanded jurisdiction. So just 2 years after it was established, it received expanded jurisdiction to investigate breaches of central laws enforceable by the government of India. So, if someone is breaking laws, central laws which are enforceable by the government of India, that will also be looked into by CBI. Then, multi-state organized crime. If you have crimes which extends beyond state borders, and many states are involved, then multi-state organized crime. Then next one is multi-agency, when multiple agencies are involved, or even in international cases. See, in this, if at all the multi-state and the multi-agency thing did not alert you to it, the very fact that it would also cover international cases would make you understand that CBI will be exempted from the provisions of Right to Information Act 2005. So, if anyone were to appeal to know something, some detail about the CBI, some you could say restricted data with regard to the CBI through the Right to Information Act, they will be clearly and flatly denied. And CBI is also India's officially designated single point of contact for liaison with the Interpol. So, when someone has to, if suppose, appeal to the Interpol to issue some the red corner notice or the blue corner notice or any such thing, CBI would be the designated entity within India to appeal for that, right? It's not like anyone and everyone can just appeal to the Interpol that get this thing done for me, right? So in India, the officially designated single point of contact for liaison with the Interpol is CBI. That's it for today.